Hello, we should be live. Hopefully. Hello, everybody. I see a few people are in here. If you can hear me and see me, sorry that my quality is a bit rubbish. I've got a bit of a rubbish laptop. But if you can hear me, just pop in the chat, say hello. And then, yeah, welcome. Hello, Harrison. Thank you. Hello. Good evening, everybody. Hope everyone is okay. The quiz doesn't start until 8 o'clock. So basically, just for the next half an hour, the next few minutes, we're going to let people come in and we will not be starting the quiz until 8 o'clock. And in about 10 minutes, I'll put the code out and try and share my screen, see how that goes. Never done a live stream before, so this is going to be very interesting on YouTube anyway. Yes, nice to see people can hear me at least. Move over there. Okay. Okay. So while we're waiting, guys, let me know what you thought about the finale, about the reality war. There are going to be major spoilers in this live stream, just to let you all know. So if you haven't seen the episode yet, I would not recommend what I'm about to say. But let me know what you think about Billie Piper being revealed as the person that's regenerated. Not going to say the 16th Doctor because it's not been confirmed, nor do I think it's going to happen. But what do we feel like if it is the 16th Doctor? What do you think is going to happen with Billie Piper coming back? Is she going to be Bad Wolf Girl? We love the 17th Doctor. Love Billie. Skeptical, but could be good if done well. Yeah, definitely. I agree, Matt, that I am skeptical as to what they're going to do. This is a very controversial take, bringing Billie Piper back, but I do not believe that she is the 16th Doctor, but very excited to see what she does do. But hello to everyone that's joined. The quiz will be starting in about half an hour. So this is just like having a little bit of a chat, how everyone's feeling after the finale. Is Doctor Who going to be returning? I sure as hell hope it will. And also the spin-off, which came out, the trailer came out the other day. How are we feeling about that? I will be sharing the code in the next few minutes as well. Also trying to add a moderator as well. Moderation. No, I can't seem to add a moderator for some reason, so not that it's massively important, but would have been handy. Should put some music on or something, really, shouldn't I, to try and set the mood. On where the quiz obviously doesn't start yet. But we've got a few people here. And Oldham promoted, yes. They were, Harrison. It's good to see them back in the Football League. But we're going to keep it Doctor Who, not going to speak about football as much as I actually do like football, would you believe? A Doctor Who fan liking football. We are going to keep it on the Doctor Who. So the quiz is 22 questions because I added a couple more this evening. The first 11 or so are predominantly from this era, but there are the last 10 are basically generic. Only New Who, I'm afraid. Sorry, any Classic Who fans. I have a theory, says Dakota Vega. Let me know your theory. Very interested to hear about that. The theories are flying around. No, if we talk about probably not that much. Harrison, sorry. Dakota says, bi-generation thing needs to be rejoined. Bad Wolf plus 14th Doctor meet up for one last run, aka holiday season specials, and they meet their true conclusion, and then the actual 16th Doctor comes to play. I've heard a lot of theories that people would like to see David Tennant, the 14th Doctor, probably with Billie Piper. I believe that she is Bad Wolf. I believe that's why she's come back, because we sort of saw Ncuti shooting his regeneration energy into the TARDIS, and as we know, the Time Vortex, who looked into that, Rose Tyler. So I don't think she'll be playing Rose Tyler, but probably Bad Wolf. Hi Ben, you're all right. Nice to see a couple of people here from my TikTok lives. How are you? You're okay. But I like that theory actually. Yeah, that's quite a few people are saying that. Sorry, I keep looking over here because where the comments are. Sorry if it's a little bit off-putting. So in about 9 minutes' time, I'll put the code up. We'll share the screen so we can. So you're going to be given a code, a quiz code. So you can either do it on your phone. I think you can probably do it with whatever device you're on. Just stick the code in. The website is called Quiz Hub. Probably should write that in the chat, shouldn't I? Quiz Hub is what you want to go to, but you'll see that when I put the website up. So hopefully it should all be quite straightforward. But I am completely new to the streaming of YouTube, so things will probably go wrong, which is fantastic. The website, Harrison, was, I'll stick it in the chat, it was Quiz Hub. Put it in. So Quiz Hub is the website that we'll be using because it's free to use, and everything else you have to pay for, which is a little bit rubbish. The winner of this quiz gets bragging rights to being the best Doctor Who fan ever. I won't be partaking in the quiz, obviously, because I wrote the questions, even though I've forgotten most of the answers anyway. But yeah, got David in the background as well. There's a lot of Doctor Who stuff on display everywhere, actually, which is quite nice. So yeah, Quiz Hub is the name of the website that you'll need to enter the quiz. All you need is the code as well. You don't need to sign in, don't need to do any of that. You can just put the code in and you're all ready for it. Eight people here, though. That's a lot more than I was expecting, so thank you, everybody. The code will be coming out in about 5 minutes. Yeah. No, I just started early to have a little chat about what everyone's thinking from the finale, really, with Billie Piper. So let me know your thoughts, your theories. Are we sad about Ncuti Gatwa leaving? I am sad. Don't get me wrong, he's not my favourite Doctor, and I had a few issues with him, but I really liked him in his finale. He was really starting to grow on me, and now that's it, he's gone. So that's a little bit of a bummer. Fantastic, yeah. Terrible finale, but I was happy to see Jodie. Of course, the fantastic cameo from Jodie Whittaker, the 13th Doctor. She spoke about Yaz, and that was a lovely moment. Yeah, she was written really well, despite only being on the screen for 2 or 3 minutes. Felt a bit random, just her coming in, but I'm here for it. It's fine. Yeah, it did. It proved that Jodie had the worst writer. I do agree. Russell T Davies wrote Jodie Whittaker better than Chris did ever in 3 seasons. Yeah, the code will be coming out in the next couple of minutes. I'm trying to share my screen. Share screen, okay. I know how to share my screen. That's handy. I also like the scenes in the TARDIS with regeneration energy, some cool effects. Yeah, the regeneration was really, really beautiful. The effects were really, really nice. It was nice to be out of the TARDIS as well, so we haven't destroyed the TARDIS like we did all the blimmin' time. So yeah, that was really, really nice to see. Hello to everyone that's coming in. The quiz will be starting in about 20 minutes, and the code will be coming up in about 5 minutes' time, and then we'll get going. Hi, Stephen. You're right. It's a shame that the 15th Doctor didn't regenerate into Sean Pertwee, son of the late great John Pertwee, who first met in Meghan and the Three Doctors. You know what? I heard about this rumor. I didn't think it was going to happen, but it sounds a bit cooler than what we've had, I will admit. I guess the big problem is, and I'll bring this up in a future video, is we are being quite nostalgic with Doctor Who. We're bringing a lot of things back from the classic era. And this new era is supposed to be brand new for new audiences from across the world being on Disney Plus. They could join the show. And maybe that decision wouldn't have fitted that very well. But then Doctor made likes of Sutek coming back, all of that. I don't think it would have worked. But it's a cool idea. Billy at the end made me roll my eyes, not sure if I'll continue watching. Oh, okay. That's a lot of people are. It's a very controversial thing. I understand that. It's going to cause a lot of chat about it, no doubt. It has done. I mean, I believe a clip got like 15 million views somewhere on Twitter. So it's gathering a lot of attention. If that's good attention, that's another thing. But yeah, it's an interesting take. But we don't know yet if Doctor Who's been renewed. I have not heard any confirmation that Doctor Who has officially been renewed. Not heard anything. So if anyone's got any special inside news, do let me know. But nothing's been confirmed by the BBC or anything like that. But I think I'm going to split the code up. It felt like a cheap attention grab, like rolling in Tennant again. If I read the reviews and it's good, I'll return. Yes, this is what I mean with Doctor Who being nostalgic. Russell T Davies seems to be stuck in his first era a little bit. And yeah, I feel like it's how close it's been. The fact that we had David Tennant only a couple of years ago, now we brought back Billie Piper. But I feel like these are going to be different examples. Billie Piper's not going to be the Doctor. She's going to be something different, which is why I'm holding out hope. I mean, I'm never going to turn away from the show. They could do anything and it won't really affect me. I don't really mind, but do you think with Billie Piper as the 16th Doctor, will there be a new Christmas special this year? I doubt there'll be any Doctor Who content this year. I'll imagine they'll put the spin-off out next year, but I doubt they'd have any time unless they've secretly done something. Oh, hello, Doctor Who fan 91. Hello. We have YouTube royalty in the chat. The best YouTuber is here, Doctor Who fan 91. Hello, welcome. Yeah, I agree. I don't think she'll be a Doctor as such as well. Yeah, definitely. Love the 13 cameo. It was very random, and I already felt like Ncuti was robbed of a proper Doctor introduction by generating from David Tennant, and now he still needs another Doctor there. Yeah, I feel like I feel a bit different about that, because for me, when a Doctor is introduced, they have like a minute or so to like say like a famous line, and then that's it, episode ends. But with Ncuti, you got about 20 minutes of him. I understand he was bouncing off Tennant, but he matched Tennant really well. So I didn't mind his introduction, but I know what you mean. He didn't have a proper regeneration intro. The boss is probably the Master. Yes, I made a video about this earlier on, if you've not already watched it, on who I think the boss is, because we've not really spoken about that. It's another mystery. I still think the Master is something to do within this Gods era. So I also reckon it's the Master. Your YouTube royalty, congrats again. Thank you. Yeah, thank you to everybody that helped me get to 1,000. Yeah, but no, we have. Let's be honest, Doctor Who fan 91. I'm sure you all know him. It's great to have him here. I was hoping to see Missy make a cameo, and what happened to Susan. What did happen to Susan? That's such a good point. The whole Poppy thing is kind of. I would rather have seen something with Susan. And as I said, I understand that Carol Ann Ford probably wasn't fit enough to make a big impact in this finale, but she still could have done something in the finale, because now it kind of makes no sense as to why she just appeared. Maybe this will be revisited later on. I know that they didn't plan for Ncuti to leave, but yeah. What would you want a trilogy of the 16th Doctor Who specials to look like, storyline-wise, companion-wise, villain-wise? Oh, yes, that's a good question, Doctor Who fan 91. I really don't know. I feel like assuming that Billie Piper's not the 16th Doctor, maybe revisiting Bad Wolf and something to do with the whole gods business. But I really don't know. I haven't thought too much about it, and I'm kind of happy about that. I'm quite excited to see where it goes. Villain-wise, bring back the Ood. Sorry, I'm a big Ood fan. I'm holding on to the slight hope of Billie Piper not being credited as the Doctor in the credits while Ncuti and Jodie were. Yeah, I imagine every single Doctor was credited as introducing this as the Doctor. Billie wasn't, which makes me feel like, yeah, she's not going to be the Doctor. If she is, that's going to be controversial. How old is Carol? She's in her 80s, I think. She was in the first era of Doctor Who, so she is quite old. Rumours have it that RTD wrote a Christmas special for this year when the Doctor meets Alice in Wonderland. That would have been nice. Was that meant for Ncuti though? Because now I imagine with Billie, that may have changed. But hey, I'll be happy if that does happen. Bring back the meddling monk. No comment. I like Billie as the moment best. The 50th special was truly a wonder. The 50th special was the best special in my opinion. I adore it. And Billie Piper as the moment was fantastic. Absolutely. I did see the trailer for War Between the Land and the Sea. I only saw it last night when I just obviously realised even that Billie Piper regenerated from Ncuti. So that was kind of on my mind. But Russell Tovey looks really good in it. I'm excited to see what happens. I've heard it's going to be quite a different form of storytelling to what we know from Doctor Who, which I'm excited for. So guys, I'm going to share my screen and I'll provide the link we'll see if this works. Quiz Hub. Okay, so hopefully you can see my screen and you should be able to see the quiz code. Do let me know if you can see this. And if you can't, then I'm going to start panicking. Yeah, I could definitely tell it wasn't the original ending. You can tell exactly what the script had. Yeah, definitely. Ncuti's regeneration felt very rushed, yet honestly, it still felt quite beautiful. It was a real beautiful moment for Ncuti, and I love his line about joy. It's been a joy being the Doctor. Okay, we got Meg in the participants. Fantastic. We got one person in. So the code is 647714. Yes, they did. Stephanie had reshoots in February. Yeah, so a real shame about Ncuti leaving. So the quiz will be starting in about 12 minutes time. So hopefully you can all see the code. Jodie had a wonderful regeneration, felt human. Capaldi's my fave, so I'm biased towards this one. Yeah, Jodie had a very simple yet effective, and it's very Jodie-esque type of regeneration, so that really fitted well for her. And Capaldi's regeneration was the biggest speech ever, which was fantastic, and Capaldi's my joint favourite anyway. Doctor Who Fan 91 and Matt the Best is now in there. It's fantastic. So the quiz is the first 11 questions or so. They're not that, it's multiple choice. It's not too difficult, but I've tried to make it not too easy. It's quite hard. The first 11 questions are Ncuti Gatwa based from this era, and then the other 11 are a bit more all over the place, but it's kind of mainly New Who, I'm afraid. Sorry, Classic Who fans. I should create a new YouTube channel called Classic Who HQ, and I react to Classic Who. Macaroon. Sorry if I said that name wrong. Thank you for joining as well. Yeah, Doctor Who Fan 91, you are very well known. You're a very big YouTuber. You should win this quiz. There's a lot of pressure on you to win. There's 20 seconds for each question, so that should be enough time. Yeah, Classic Who HQ, a spin-off channel. Should we see? You can see me reacting to Classic Who. I've seen parts of it. Some of it's a tough watch, but others I'm really intrigued by. The third Doctor I'm most excited for because it gives me Capaldi vibes. Yes, absolutely. It'll be fantastic. We've got 5 participants in. No, 6, sorry. 99th Doctor Who Geek has also joined, and Morphead, Heed. I do apologise if I'm naming everybody wrong here. So we've got 10 minutes until we start. Hopefully a couple of other people might join. But honestly, 5 people, I was expecting 1 or 2. So I appreciate everybody that's joined. I'd suggest us watching the best episodes rather than going in order. Yeah. My stepmom's currently watching Doctor Who from the beginning, and she said it's a struggle. But to be a proper Doctor Who fan, embrace the history is a good idea. Morphed. Is that right? Yeah. Sorry. They have been showing John Pertwee stories on the Eden channel. I don't know about the Eden channel. I hope these are easy questions. They are. They're easy. It depends how. I don't know really. It depends. Easy. I'd say they're pretty easy. I can't make it too easy, otherwise everyone's just going to get every question right. We've got a live leaderboard so we can see how everyone's doing as we go along. Great, thank you. But no, they're not too difficult. I know the first question everyone should get right. If you don't get the first question right, then I don't think you've seen the last 2 seasons of Doctor Who. So 9 minutes until the quiz starts. Wonder if they bring back Doctor Who's Carbessi. I'm wondering if they're going to bring back K9. That's what's on my mind. What's everyone's favourite episode of Doctor Who? It's always a big question. According to the 3 fans from Lux, it's Blink. Blink's everyone's favourite episode, isn't it? Mine's a little bit cheating because it's 2-parter, but it's 1 story. Silence in the Library and Forest of the Dead is my favourite. So yes, we've got Meg, Doctor Who Fan 91, Matt the Best, Macaroon, 99 Doctor Who Geek, Morphed, Ben, and Marnie have joined. Fantastic. We've got 8 people in at the moment. If anyone can't get into the quiz for any reason, do let me know. And I can try and sort it out. My favourite is the Daleks Master Plan and New Who. It's Dalek. I like the Daleks. Dalek is a real good... there's a lot, obviously, remember from the Interstellar Song Contest when the Doctor was torturing Kid, a lot of people were quite not too sure about that. And Dalek is something which I went and revisited because the the Doctor tortures the Dalek. I think it's a real hard-hitting episode, which is does such good development for the 9th Doctor. So I completely agree. It is really good. Dalek is a banger. Genesis of the Daleks, best ever Doctor Who story. I haven't seen it. I'm sorry. But I've heard good things about it. Or have I seen it? Yeah, majority of Dalek stories in my mind are brilliant. Absolutely. I quite like what Chris Chibnall does with the Daleks, with the Eve of the Daleks in the Jodie Whittaker era. Somebody else join as well. Kiwi, L, only seen Disney. I can't seem to get the word right. I also have the Passing of the Ways 2-parter. Yes, I agree. I feel like we should just speak about the 9th Doctor forever now that this guy deserves so much more praise. The Shooties kind of now joined the 9th Doctor in terms of low episode count because Shooty only had 2 or 3, 4 episodes more than the 9th Doctor, despite having an extra season. Deadly Assassin, another great Tom Baker story. I've heard of them. I have heard of them. We've got somebody else join as well. Got somebody else? No, we've got 10 people in, which is fantastic. There we go. There's the leaderboard. You can see that. So who's going to be at number 1 by the end of the quiz? I'm scared this is too easy, this quiz, or maybe too hard. It's hard writing a quiz for Doctor Who fans because you're all so different in terms of your knowledge, so it is going to be difficult. So I made this quiz myself. I didn't get this from a website, so I apologize if it is poor and if it's too easy for you, or it could be the hardest thing you've ever done. Eccleston made more impact in one season than Ncuti in two. Yeah, I feel like with Eccleston there was just more. It was more grounded. There's more time with him. There was more deeper, darker, emotional moments with Nine than there was with Ncuti, because Ncuiti's era was just very quick. Yeah, 19. If you count the giggle, good point. Ncuti Gatwa has 18 episodes, I think. Yeah, exactly 3 episodes of Doctor Light. 73 yards, Dot and Bubble, kind of, and Lucky Day. I feel in denial about the regeneration because it feels like he barely started. It really feels fate to me. Yeah, he was only announced as the Doctor 3 years ago, and he's kind of filmed the seasons back to back. So it does feel very, very quick, which is a real shame. You'll start classic Doctor Who stores on the BBC iPlayer. I will. Stefan, have I said that right? I absolutely will be starting Classic Who. It's going to be what I'm going to do now because we have no longer got New Who, any more new episodes coming out. So Classic Who is my next thing. It's different with Eccleston because they knew, so they gave him a complete art. Very good point. Very good point. No matter what they might say, Ncuti leaving was not planned. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. His story came to an end. Ncuti didn't. It was still left wide open, and you could tell. So that's a very good point. The fact that the gap between his announcement and the giggle was larger than his actual run on the show is saddening to me. I know. Yeah. I've only now just realised now he's gone that, man, this guy had nothing, like hardly anything to work with. He had, 2 seasons. 8 episodes in a series is damaging Doctor Who for any form of development for a character. Don't get me started on Belinda. She started off so well, and then all of a sudden, she kind of the writers forgot about her. I don't know what anyone else thinks about that, but I feel like Ruby and Belinda are fantastic companions, but could be even better if they actually had proper development. Wanting to watch War Games in colour again. Okay, yeah, there's a lot more stories on colour now. I'm jealous that you still have episodes you haven't seen before. Should I be excited? I am very excited for Classic Who. Most excited to watch probably Tom Baker because he's everyone's favourite, but also a bit of Sylvester McCoy. Yeah, I'm really, really excited for it. I can recommend Patrick Troughton, story Tomb of the Cybermen. Okay, yeah. Yeah, Belinda fell off a cliff. She really did. And Verada Seafood did absolutely fantastic with what she had, but she started with sort of like when Belinda sort of confronted the Doctor saying, "Why did you take my DNA?" She was a lot more harsh with the Doctor, and that made that connection between those two much different to Ruby. But then Belinda kind of warmed to the Doctor very, very quickly. Like Ruby got a key to the TARDIS very, very quickly in series 1. It all felt very, very rushed and not really deserved. There's still that mysterious party screenshot from Disney Plus, which seems to be from the original ending. True. I thought it was going to be a flashback, but yeah. I've heard that the ending was very vastly different to what we actually got. So if you think about it, actually, with the amount that was, to rush that ending, Russell had to think of something very, very quickly. He didn't do a bad job. Do we want Russell T Davies to stay or go? That's another thing. The episode I recommend are City of Death, Remembrance of the Daleks, and Resurrection of the Daleks. Okay. A lot of Dalek recommendations there, Doctor Who Fan 91. So I like that. Okay, and Earthshock as well. Yeah. I saw Verada in Andor, and she was good in that. Have I seen Andor? I've seen Rogue One. Sorry, I'm literally such a beginner with Star Wars. I've seen all the original films, but if you speak to me about the series that Disney have done, couldn't tell you a thing. But I am aware that she was in it. We got robbed. Tom Baker, brilliant Doctor Who, key to the times, worth watching. RTD needs to take a back seat. I'm surprised given how good Years and Years was. Yeah, it's a sin, Years and Years. The man has really done very well since, but yeah, I actually made a video about why I think RTD should step aside, and Doctor Who fan was like, "We just got him," which is true. But I kind of stand by my point now because I thought I was being harsh on him. Polish, Tricky Ricky has also joined. I love the name Polish, fantastic. I think RTD has moved on to a new show, but if he stays, That's a good point. He has moved on to the new show, hasn't he? I completely forgot about that. Yeah, he's writing something for Channel 4, I think. So that'd be interesting. We need Moffat back. Gold episodes they were. Hi, Ava. You're right. Look. I mean, I love Moffat, but any showrunner that's in is gonna be. Oh, sorry. Let me put the code up there. If anyone wants to join the quiz, the code is there. Completely forgot that I didn't have the code up. We'll be starting. I know it's 8 o'clock. We're going to be starting literally in a minute time. The code is 647714, and the website is called Quiz Hub. Okay, and we'll be starting literally in a minute. Make sure nobody has missed out. Matt Smith's biggest fan has entered the chat, so no slander of Matt Smith, please, everybody. Otherwise, you're going to make Ava upset. I'm hoping Murray Gold releases the music for the last Capaldi season and these last two shooty ones. Yeah, people have been saying this for a long time. I love Murray Gold so much. That man is amazing. John Pertwee story, Spearhead from Space. The Three Doctors are worth a try. I have seen that. Yes, I've finally seen a classic Who story that's been recommended. I love Spearhead from Space. Fantastic story. Yeah, I reckon we're going to get going then because it is 1 minute past 8. Matt Smith was my childhood friend once. Matt Smith he's a beautiful man. So, yeah, 647714. I hope we're all ready. We are going to get started in 1 minute time. Here we go. 1 minute. This is 1 minute countdown to get ready. Get your brains getting ready for the quiz. We have got 11 people in. Yeah, no, 12 people in. Excuse me. Yeah. Okay. So yes, we're starting at 2 minutes past 8. Everybody get ready. The Time War is a great story. Okay. Yeah. Okay. We'll see how these questions go down with you lot. I'm interested to see. Right. If we're all ready, we're going to get going then. Okay. Last minute shout if anyone wants to join. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Okay, question 1. What is the name of the mysterious lady who started as Ruby Sunday's neighbour in Doctor Who's 2023 Christmas special, The Church on Ruby Road? Was it Mrs. Spoons, Mrs. Rani, Mrs. Flood, or Mrs. Pond? Mrs. Spoons. Okay, right. Okay, so 88% of people. Oh, 70%. Okay, interesting. I feel like I maybe let's look at the leaderboard. Can I look at the leaderboard? There we go. A lot of one person put Mrs. Rani. I apologise because I kind of tricked you a little bit there because she was the Rani, but yeah. Okay. Let's go on to the next question. A bit harder this one, I think. Kiwi is winning though. Next question is, what was the name of Belinda's boyfriend from the season 2 opener, The Robot Revolution? Was it Alan, Derek, Alex, or Reese? Bit of a trickier question, this. 5 seconds to go. I'm interested to see. Okay, yeah, 70% of people saying Alan. No one's saying Reese. 20% saying Derek, and Doctor Who fan 91 is in the lead because I believe how quick you go also matters in this. So yeah, interesting. Okay, next question. Question 3. In which episode does the Doctor and Ruby Sunday meet the villain Maestro? Was it Lux, 73 Yards, The Devil's Cord, or The Legend of Ruby Sunday? I love the Robot Revolution as well. Such an underrated opener. So much better than Space Babies. 5 seconds to go. The Devil's Cord, yes, was the right answer. Majority of people getting that. So Doctor Who fan 91 remains in the lead with Kiwi, Matt the Best, Polish, Morphed. And Elle only seen Disney Doctor Who. Are all drawing at the moment. Very, very interesting. Okay. Let's move on to the next question. What is the name of the group that Conrad Clark is a part of? Is it Think Bank, Bring down unit, think tank, or think theory. This is from Lucky Day when he was he tricked Ruby Sunday. But what was the name of the group that he was leader of? Okay, you guys are smashing this quiz. I really hope these get harder. But yeah, Dot 2 Fan 91 still in the lead. Kiwi, Matt the Best, Polish, Morphed. Yeah, you guys are smashing it. You're not getting any questions wrong here. You better not be looking at the answers. Okay, let's move on to the next question. Oh, we got true or false. Ncuti Gatwa is the youngest actor to be cast as the Doctor. Is he the youngest? So when he was cast, was he the youngest or was he not? This is a tough one. Few seconds to go, and yes, it is false. Matt, is there? I've got an explanation there. Matt Smith is the youngest, not by much, but yes, Matt Smith fans out there. Woo. But yeah, that was quite a tough one there. So Doctor Who Fan 91, Matt the Best, Morphed, Polish, L, only seen Disney Doctor Who, all on 5 points. Let's move on to the next question. Okay, when was Susan Triad's first appearance in Doctor Who? This is a bit of a, think about this properly. The Star Beast, Wild Blue Yonder, The Giggle, or Space Baby? She had very little cameos, so just it's a little bit of a tricky question. Watch, you will get it right now. I know, Ava. Matt Smith was the youngest. Yeah, so the answer was Wild Blue Yonder. I thought a lot of people would put the Star Beast or Space Baby. I do apologise. She was the maid, and she made a tiny little appearance with Isaac Newton. That's a horrible question, I will admit. Yeah, apologise if that got anyone. Yeah, sorry about that, Morphed. Doctor Who Fan 91, he's living up to the expectation of being the king of YouTube in Doctor Who. He has got 6 out of 6. But Kiwi, Matt the Best, Morphed, Polish, L, only seen Disney Doctor Who, are not far behind. Meg, Ava, Doctor 99, Doctor Who, Geek, and Harry are all doing very well as well. So everybody's getting questions right at least. Okay, question 7. That was a horrible question. Such a trick. I do apologise. What were the 15th Doctor's first words as the Doctor? So when he bi-generates from David Tennant, what's the first thing he says? Is it no way, hello, now I'm me, or sup babes? This is a tough one as well. The answer is no way. Okay, a lot of people got that right. Doctor Who Fan 91 doesn't like getting questions wrong. Matt the Best, Polish, and El only seen Disney Doctor Who are not far behind though. Neither is Kiwi or Meg. I see you guys are doing really, really well. Yes, no way. Followed by now I'm me. So I was tricking you all a bit there, but most of you got that correct. Question 8. Okay. Which date was being teased as when the Earth was being destroyed and the TARDIS could not land on from Series 2? Was it April 24th, May 24th, May 31st, or January the 1st? What date was it? What was the date that the Doctor and Belinda could not land on for reasons we now know? And look at that. May 24th dominates the answers. Yeah, fantastic. Doctor Who Fan 91 still in the lead. Can anybody stop him? Let's find out. Question 9. We are nearly at the end of the Ncuti Gatwa era questions. Question 9. How was the Toymaker defeated in the Giggle? Did he just die? Did he fall off the unit tower? He lost the game of catch or used up all of his powers? The fantastic Neil Patrick Harris. How was he defeated? Okay, lost the game of catch. 73% of people. 9% saying he used up all of his powers and fell off the unit tower. He threw people off the tower, but he did not jump off the tower himself. He got binding insult, I believe, and been put into a very far away room. Next question, question 10. What was the name of Ruby's foster mum? Ooh, was it Katie, Carla, Kira, or Jenny? This one's for the. This is quite a tough question. I wouldn't have known this. I had to Google this one, I will admit. Okay, the answer is, there we go, 64% you're saying Carla. Jenny getting 2 answers, Kira and Katie. Interesting. So after 10 questions, Doctor Who Fan 91 continues to dominate the quiz, but Polish, and Elle, only seen Disney Doctor Who, are not far behind. Kiwi, Meg, Matt the Best are also drawing on 8, Morphed, 99th Doctor Who Geek on 5, Ben on 4, and Ava on 3. Okay, let's get on then to, I think this is the last question of Ncuti Gatwa's era before we move into normal New Who. Yes. Who wrote the Doctor Who Season 2, Episode 6 episode, The Interstellar Song Contest? Was it the man himself, Russell T Davies, Pete McTighe, Sharma Angel Woolfall, or Juno Dawson? All of these writers did write something in Series 2 as well, just to try and trick you all more. And let's have a look at the answers. So, yeah, 70% of people saying Juno Dawson, Sharma Angel Woolfall getting a couple, and Russell T Davies getting a couple as well. Interesting. Doctor Who Fan continues to dominate, followed by Polish, and Elle, only seen Disney Doctor Who being joint second. But now, everybody, we're moving away from Ncuti Gatwa's era, and we're going into more broad New Who. Okay. I have to admit, I'm better at older Doctors. I love Ncuti, but can't remember half of it. Well, Ava, you're going to like what's about to happen then, because now it's time for a bit more from Series 1 up to Series 13, something like that. So, question 12. This is all of New Who now. Could be anything from any era. Oh, what is the Doctor's human name? That's quite easy to start off on. Is it Jack Smith, Bobby Smith, Dr. Smith, or John Smith? This is a broad question because obviously David Tennant used this name as well as the 10th Doctor. And I think nearly every Doctor's used this name, actually. Wow, look at that. 100% voted for John Smith. And you're all absolutely correct. So this is where it gets a little bit more tricky. It could be any type of era. Question 13 is, how many Doctors has Captain Jack Harkness interacted with? How many incarnations? This is a horrible question. 1, 2, 3, or 4? Yeah, I will admit this is a horrible question. Although, you might all know it. Okay, the answer 3, yeah. Oh, no, you all did pretty well on that. That was the 9th Doctor, the 10th Doctor, and the 13th Doctor. But 82% of you getting it right. Doctor Who Fan 91 still in the lead, followed by Polish, and Elle, only seen Disney Doctor Who, drawing in second place. Kiwi on 11 with Matt the Best. Meg on 9 with Morphed. 99th Doctor Who Geek on 8. Ben on 7 and Harriet on 4. Fantastic. Right then, let's move on to question 14. True or false? Doctor Who started in 1962. There we go. We've got a classic Who question for the classic fans. Did it start in 1962? And, okay, 82% of people saying false, and that is correct. It started in 1963. So sorry to the 2 people that did put true. But Doctor Who Fan 91 continues to control the quiz. Okay, let's move on to the next question. Which companion lived in flat 34 of the Parkhill estate in Sheffield? Was it Yaz, Ryan, Graham, or Dan? This is a Jodie Whittaker fans question here. Any Jodie Whittaker fans in the chat? The famous flats. Bit of a tougher question, this, I will admit. Okay, so Yaz winning with 64%. That was the correct answer. 2 people saying Ryan and Graham. No one for Dan. Interesting. So Dan, Doctor Who Fan 91 continues to lead. Elle, only seen Disney Doctor Who. Doing pretty well, though. On 14, Kiwi, Polish, Matt the Best are tying in 3rd place with Meg, 99th Doctor Who geek on 10, Morphed on 9, Ben on 8, and Ava on 6. So everyone is doing pretty blimmin' well. Okay, next question. But this is a classic, isn't it? What does TARDIS stand for? Time and relative donkeys in space, time and retro dimension in space, time and relative dimension in space, or ties and relative. Oh dear. You have to have this in a Doctor Who quiz, don't you? Oh, Doctor Who fan 91 has misclicked. I see. I threw you off. Wow. Okay. So 91% of people saying the correct answer by Doctor Who fan 91 fell for the ties, the little red herring that I threw in. So that does now mean the Doctor Who fan 91 is drawing of Elle, only seen Disney Doctor Who, both on 15 points. Interesting. Okay. I'm glad I got double-digit score now. Time Richard donkeys in space, of course. Yeah. I didn't know what else to put. I just thought of donkeys. A perfect street. You knew it, Doctor Who fan 91, so at least you could say that. But question 17. Okay. Who played the War Doctor? Was it Paul McGann, Joe Martin, John Hurt, or Billy Piper? I didn't know Billy Piper was going to be what just happened when I wrote these questions. So that's a little bit ironic, isn't it? Yeah, look at that. Everyone gets it right. John Hurt. Oh no, one person put Paul McGann. Yeah, that's a little bit. That's fair enough. But majority getting John Hurt, and Doctor Who fan 91 reclaims the crown with Kiwi, Polish, Matt the Best, and Elle only seen Disney Doctor Who on 15. Although Meg, 99th Doctor Who geek, Morphed, Ben, and Avia still very much in it. Still a lot to be playing for. We have 5 questions left. Let's move on to question 18. I love the Ood, okay? Don't judge me. Where are the Ood from? The Ood Sphere, Ood Town, Skaro, oh my gosh, or Raxacolopaphalopatorius. I love the Ood so much. Doctor Who fan 91, can we do a video together about why we love the Ood and why they're the best things ever to exist in Doctor Who? Yeah, the Ood Sphere. 2 people put in Skaro, which is where the Daleks are from. Ood Town, I love that. And as we know, Raxacolopaphalopatorius is where the Slovene are from. Yes, we've got to get on that, absolutely. Yeah, so Doctor Who fan 91 continues to lead, but it's still pretty close. Question 19. Oh, in which series did the silence first appear? Series 5, Series 4, Series 6, or Series 7? This is a horrible question. If you know your seasons, then. But yeah, the silence. We love the silence. Oh, sorry, Amberlynn, that it got you. And Ava. Sorry. Yeah. So, okay. 60% of people saying Series 6. Yes, Matt Smith's second series. Matt Smith fans, I'm sure you got that one right. Series 5 getting 20%, which is fair enough. Yeah. That is a good point. That's a good point. Don't say that. Yeah. The Doctor Who fan 91 does continue to live. They are quite easy, Dylan. I will admit, I should have made them harder. The next quiz, I'll make it really, really hard. Okay. Let's move on to question 20. Question 20 is, what were the 9th Doctor's final words? Fantastic. And you know what? So was I. I don't want to go, or I let you go. Interesting. Yeah, and you know what? So was I. Fantastic was literally the line or so before that. So sorry to the 3 people I caught out. Yeah. So yes, do miss the 9th Doctor. So Kiwi, Doctor Who fan 91, and Polish are now joint top. Are we even going to get a winner, or are we going to be sharing the winnings? Matt the Best is not far away. Neither is Elle, only in Disney Doctor Who, and 99th Doctor Who geek. This is the penultimate question, everybody. It's time to lock in. Ava misclicked. Come on, Ava. What is the birth name of River Song? Is it Melody Pond, Melody Williams, Amy Williams, or River Song? Justice for Christopher Eccleston. I completely agree. Yeah. Melody Pond is winning with 89%. Melody Williams was kind of a bit horrible because that was the last name of. I'm not in the quiz anymore. Oh, sorry, Meg. We are about to finish. We've got one more question left. I do apologise. I took you out of the quiz. If anyone else has that issue, do let me know. Yeah, so I do apologise about that. But Kiwi, Dr. Fan 91 and Polish. This is it. Not River My Baby, I know. This is the final question. I can't remember what it is. Let's find out. It could be the easiest question ever. It is. Oh, what year was Doctor Who cancelled? 1988, 1990, 1989, or 2005? That's quite a tough question. Don't say 2025 and try and be funny. And yes, most people saying 1989, and 2 people saying 1988. That is it. So, a huge congratulations to Kiwi. Yes, all right, give me a minute. Kiwi and Doctor Who Fan 91 drawing on 20 points, followed by Polish and Matt the Best, joint second. 99th Doctor Who Geek, Morphed, L, only seen Disney Doctor Who, Ben, Meg. I know, Meg, you had a few issues with when you cut out, so I apologise for that. And Ava. So, thank you to everybody. It could have been a longer quiz. I could have made it long, but it's my first stream, so I think it went pretty well done. Yeah, well done, everybody. So yeah, that is it really. If anyone else wants to speak about what they thought about the finale, do let me know. If not, that's absolutely fine if you want to go. But thank you for everyone that joined. Thank you, Doctor Who Fan 91. And yeah, thank you, Ava. Thank you, everybody. I will do another one at some point as well, because it is really, really good fun. I'll make it harder though, because you're all saying it's too easy. And yeah. Thank you, Dr. Fan 91. Yeah, appreciate that. Yeah. I'm excited to see your video as well. Love the video today. Yeah, thank you to everybody. I will stay on for a few more minutes if anyone wants to have a little chat about what they thought about the finale. I will make it longer as well. I'll probably make it about 30 questions next time. Maybe I should do no less options, make it a bit harder. Yeah, well played, Dr. Who Fan 91 and Kiwi, who did win the quiz. The Kiwi Dragon. Okay, yes. Well done. Absolutely, go and sub to Doctor Who Fan 91. I mean, he's literally royalty in Doctor Who, so I'm sure you all know him anyway. Well done, Harrison. Yeah, sorry, a couple of people have cut out. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'll have a look into that. I'm not sure if it is just. I'll tell you what, Ava. I will do a special Matt Smith quiz one day. I will include more Matt Smith, definitely. Yeah. But I think I'll probably end it there, guys. I need to go and have dinner. I'm a little bit hungry. Not had dinner yet. But thank you to everybody that joined. It was a lot of good fun. I will do another one at some point. And I'll see you all for probably one of my videos very, very soon. There'll be a video coming out tomorrow about why I feel like nostalgia is not ruined, but damaged Doctor Who a little bit. And I'll be doing my series ranking, which will be coming out in the next few days as well. So yeah. Hot take, I think Billie Piper is the Doctor than David Tennant being the Doctor. Oh, I mean, that's a very hot take. I'd rather neither of them. Billie Piper, I'm glad that she's back, but not as the Doctor. Absolutely. Yeah, but thank you, guys. I will stay on for a couple more minutes, but that's about it from me. So thank you, everybody. And I'll be ending it in a couple of minutes. Right. Okay. I'll end it there. How do you end a stream? Oh, there you go. Okay. Thank you, everybody. See you all later.